Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you doing amazing, and I hope each and every one of you are doing very well. Today you guys, I am super excited to share with you some wall decor DIYs that you can do that are very budget friendly, and they turned out absolutely beautiful. So we are gonna jump into that. But before I do, I just thought I would reintroduce myself because I do have some new friends on here. And so, as you would already know, I am Mia, and I absolutely love to create home decor that is budget friendly and easy to do. And I do like to do stuff more on the higher end, but I also do boho, I do farmhouse, I do rustic. So there's definitely something here for everyone. And if you like what you see here today, do consider giving this video a big thumbs up, and do consider hitting that subscribe button so you can join me and my family here on YouTube. And you guys, before we jump right into the DIYs, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my channel with you guys and get your feedback and your thoughts, because I have been thinking about switching up my channel just a little bit. I'm still gonna be doing DIYs, so no worries there, but I am thinking about doing more upcycling DIYs rather than Dollar Tree DIYs. So like more like thrift flips or trash to treasure, stuff like that, stuff that, you know, like you really don't have to spend that much money on. Obviously, if I do thrift flips, you would have to spend a couple bucks. But if I do trash to treasure, you won't have to really spend anything. And, you know, it's just a trash piece that's turning into something really nice. And so I really want to know your thoughts on that, and if you would like to see that, because if you do, I would love to hear it down below in the comments. And if you wouldn't like to see that, I would also like to hear that in the comments, just so I can know what you guys want to see. But that was just a thought for now. I do want to, you know, kind of switch up the game a little bit with Dollar Tree DIYs. I want to do something different for you guys and do more furniture flips and more bigger pieces, because I love to do those things. And I absolutely love to do Dollar Tree DIYs as well. But I just want to give you guys something a little more, if that makes sense. So if that's something you are interested in, do let me know down below. And without any further talking, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so starting off, I have this sign that I got from Dollar Tree, and it has a little cute bunny at the top, and it is all it looks like a nice piece of wood, so I really like how it looks. I'm just going to remove that tag at the top. We can keep the hanger, and I'm gonna take some white paint, and I'm gonna take a little brush, and I am gonna distress the entire sign, just really focusing on the edges and the center. Just almost a heavy distress I'm giving this. I just want it to look really worn and, you know, like chipped paint and really nice. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna let that dry before we add on the wording that we cut from our Cricut. You guys, isn't it so much better without those roosters trying to talk over me? I am super sorry about that whenever I do my intros. But, you know, it is what it is. I cannot do anything about it. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. But anyway, after I get that nice and distressed, I am going to just quickly dry that with my hair dryer. And I am going to then weed out the wording that I cut on my Cricut. I just put hello spring, and I am going to put the hello horizontally, and then I'm going to put the spring vertically, because obviously it won't fit the other way, and I just like how it looks anyway. It just gives it a nice contrast. And so I am going to place that down, and on my sign I'm going to place the hello to the upper top of the sign, and then the spring right in the center on the bottom. So now I am going to go in with some Mod Podge, and I am just going to put that all over just to make sure that these words won't come out. And then I'm going to let that dry really well. And this sign is almost complete. All I want to do now is create a little bow for the top of it, and I'm going to do that using some buffalo check ribbon. I believe I got this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I don't really remember, but I'm going to make a simple little bow, place it at the top, And then I'm also going to place some little florals right behind the bow just to make it stand out a little bit. And the florals are from Dollar Tree. And then I also take some of Dollar Tree's purple Easter ribbon that they have out right now. And I'm going to just place it on the corner of the sign at an angle just to make it stand out and give it more of a decorative look. And this is how it turned out, you guys. I think it's absolutely adorable and cute and will look so nice in your entryway or even hung outside on your door because you did place that Mod Podge so it would protect it. So let me know what you guys think of this DIY. Okay guys, next up I have this pack of wood planks that you can get from Dollar Tree, and then I also have these really beautiful rub-on transfers that I found. These are so pretty and I absolutely love how they look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 3 of these wood planks and I'm gonna create one piece. I'm gonna put them together and then I'm gonna glue them together using popsicle sticks. So I'm just gonna glue it on one side using my hot glue so that way it can be all one piece. And I do use wood glue and hot glue just to make sure that it's really nice and strong. And so once I am done and we have our piece, I am going to take those same popsicle sticks and I am going to create sort of a shiplap look to this piece. So I am just going to cut some of the popsicle sticks in different sizes and stuff, but you do want to cut off those edges. So you just want to place them down and then measure where you want to cut the rest of it. You can just see what I'm doing and it will make sense rather than me trying to explain, but you just want to make a shiplap look, and I'm going to use the same wood glue and hot glue so that I can get that nice and strong bond. So now guys, this is what it should look like and it looks really beautiful. So I'm going to go in with my sandpaper and just sand down the edges just to make sure that it's nice and smooth all around. And then I'm going to go in with some white paint and give it a nice coat of white paint and let that dry really well. Once that is dry, I am going to sand it down because I do want this piece to be distressed. I want it to be distressed just a little bit, so I'm going to sand it down just a little bit. And then once that is done, I am going to take these rub-on transfers and I'm going to carefully cut around the one that I want. And I want the big jar with flowers that you see there. So I am going to cut around it and just place that down to the center of this little sign. And you guys, it is a little bit tricky trying to get it up because you do really need to keep scratching it so it can stick to the surface. So I was trying to scratch it with my Cricut tool, but I noticed that it worked better if you just use your fingernail and scratch on top of it. It transfers it way better, and it does actually say that on the instructions of the rub-on transfers. So I recommend doing that and you should be good. And the good thing about this is if some of the parts doesn't come up, you can just simply place it back down and keep scratching until it does, and it will remove itself eventually. You just have to keep working at it. But once I get it down, it does look so beautiful and I really love how this looks. And I just love how rustic yet high-end it looks. I was super excited to find these rub-on transfers because in my Dollar Tree, I really don't find no good rub-on transfers. So when I do, it is a miracle. So this is what it looks like, super pretty. And so now, guys, honestly, this is technically done because I just love how it looks already. You don't have to add anything. You could add more if you wanted to, but I am not. So all I'm going to do is add a hanger to the back, and I'm going to finish it off with some brown paper in the back just so it's nice and clean. Alright guys, next up and last for today, I have here this jar and some jumbo popsicle sticks. And I know I said that I had wall decor for you guys, and I completely did. I don't know what happened to the footage of my last wall decor DIY for this video. So I literally had to add in another DIY that I did. But that's completely okay. I hope that's okay with you. I just couldn't find the footage for some reason. So I am just going to show you guys this DIY. So I have here this jar, and this is a recycled candle jar. All you have to do is just melt the leftover candle on a stove, clean it out really good, and you have a beautiful jar to use. So I'm going to make a cute little vase. I'm going to take these jumbo popsicle sticks, and I am simply going to hot glue them around the entire jar. And hot glue works just fine, but if you want, you could use E6000 or something stronger. So I am going to go in and just simply place hot glue on the stick and then press it to the jar, and continue to do so until the jar is completely covered. So once you have completely covered your jar, here is what it should look like. And now you can leave it like this, or you can paint it. I am going to spray paint it in some black paint. And I decided to spray paint it just so it can get into all the little grooves and stuff, rather than hand painting it and it'll be, much harder. So I am going to let that give it a nice coat of some black spray paint. And once that is done, here is what it should look like. I added some greenery inside, and I think it looks so beautiful. I really love how this DIY came out, and it takes almost no time. And it's an amazing thing that you got to reuse something and you get such a pretty piece like this for almost no cost at all. And I absolutely love how the scalloped edges look around at the top. Let me know what you guys think of this DIY and if you would give it a try. And that's it for today's video, my friends. If you liked today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Right, Nyla? Thumbs up. And do consider hitting that subscribe button if you like today's DIYs. And this is my beautiful daughter, Nyla. If you don't know her already, she did make an appearance before in some of my videos before. But if you don't know her, her name is Nyla. How old are you, Nyla?
7.
7. Say hi.
Hi.
And I will see you all on the next one, guys. God bless. Bye.